Welcome to Show Me St. Louis's annual Halloween show here on Television Plaza. Now, the Golden Girls was set in Miami, but it sure doesn't feel like Miami out here, Dorothy.
It's freezing, honey. Well, thank you for being a friend today. We sure are happy you're here. As you notice, Dana is Blanche. We also have Dorothy, of course. Courtney, well, she's Rose.
Feels like St. Olaf out here.
Lexi, our producer, you don't see her all the time, but that's Sophia.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, it was never this cold in Sicily.
Well, you're probably wondering, where did we get today's look? I'm out of character now. Where did we get today's look from?
Yeah, well, the Golden Girls originally aired in the mid-'80s, so we wanted to make sure that we got a really authentic feel, and we knew the perfect place to go.
Retro 101 Cherry Bomb Vintage on Cherokee Street is dripping in the bows, the bling, and the baubles of yesteryear. The past is calling, and co-owner John Kleinott has the answer to all of our Halloween needs. In the case of Show Me St. Louis, that's transforming our team into the Golden Girls.
But I wanted to find true, authentic clothing that I thought would definitely complement the look. And so I did a lot of research looking at images on Google.
Retro 101 Cherry Bomb Vintage carries an impressive selection of vintage clothing from the 1920s through the 1980s.
Blanche is the sexy one in the bunch, the Samantha of Sex and the City. And so, doing it in an age-appropriate way, I found this beautiful silk dress. I found this fun party dress with the puff sleeves and the sequins that I think just really epitomizes that look. Sophia is a classic. She always had that traditional wicker bag that she carried everywhere she went. And super easy, a simple cotton dress, either in a floral or a plaid. And then, of course, the signature cardigan that she wore all the time. For Rose, I actually, when I was researching and searching pictures, Rose wore a lot of wrap dresses. Right off the bat, I found dresses that were exactly something that she would have worn and almost nearly perfect match. Dorothy in the silk jersey two-piece with the ostrich sleeves was definitely my favorite, and I call that Dorothy going out look. But as far as an everyday look, the jumpsuit with the shoulder pads and the built-in blouse was definitely a front runner for me.
All that's left is wigs and makeup. Then our Golden Girls look will be gold.
Well, if you've watched the Golden Girls enough, you know that they've eaten their fair share of cheesecake, which is why today's recipe of the day is perfect.
Yeah. We invited one of our favorite bakers in St. Louis, Sarita Gellner from Ritzy Mom Blog, to the show.
You look great.
Yeah, I love your apron.
Oh, thanks. Had to get in the spirit of the Golden Girls like everybody else. So yeah, today we're gonna make a Halloween candy cheesecake. We're gonna do it in an alternative way since we don't have electricity out here and it's freezing. So usually when you make cheesecake, you want all room temperature ingredients.
Okay.
So
this is unusual.
This is unusual.
Not ideal.
But we're gonna make it work. So today, the first step is making our crust. This is just an Oreo crust. It has a little bit of peanut butter cups, but you guys can use any kind of candy leftovers that you have from Halloween, Snickers, Mars bars, anything.
That's smart.
So I don't know if anybody wants to help mix.
My hands are nice and warm in my pockets in the dress.
Dorothy, you're always the troublemaker.
Okay,
darling. So start mixing. This is our. We have some cream cheese, full fat cream cheese. That's already. We don't have electricity. Oh, we just gotta do it. Just keep going.
Pretend.
To that, we're gonna add some full fat, room temperature sour cream. Everything should be full fat. It is cheesecake. Mix. Throw in your sugar.
Okay, that's a lot of sugar.
Now, in real life, you would really mix this really well.
Come on, Dorothy, you got some muscle.
My hands are frozen.
Your muscle.
Worry about your own muscles.
A little bit of vanilla extract. But the great thing is you don't want to overmix cheesecake, and that's not going to happen today.
That definitely will not happen. All right.
So this is like a beautiful cheesecake.
If I was in character, I'd say something like, "This looks terrible, Sarita, terrible."
It does look really terrible. I don't even know how we do it. We
Yeah.
just, you know what? Here, Dorothy.
Oh yeah, she's
some mixing.
Get
The
it.
pro.
There we go.
I'm gonna steal one of these.
Yeah, those are the peanut butter cups. Those would get folded in last. And then we'd assemble our cheesecake, put a little ganache, make a spider web. Actually, my little girls made these little spider cookies.
so cute.
They're so cute. And just, yeah, you just want to
Well, at least somebody in the family has talent.
Meanwhile, our crunchy cheesecake.
And you can just put it outside.
We can just keep it outside. Serve it outside with some forks. We could just eat it.
Oh, this is the good
I
part.
think we're just gonna
This is the
dig
good
in like that,
Okay.
maybe.
We can just take a
just,
bite out of
go
this.
for it.
All right.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I hate ruining it.
Courtney, I like the way you eat.
It's delicious. Oh, thank you, Sarita Gellner from Ritzy Bomb Blog. Now let's take a look at our beautiful.
Woo! Thank you for being out here, you guys. We're gonna need great costumes.
Oh, down there. Hi, buddy.
Oh, what a cutie.
Hello, guys. Hello.
My suit.
This is strictly off the record, but Dirks is 5 years younger than I am.
In what, dog years? Hi, Rose.
We brought dinner.
What did you get?
A bucket of chicken. I hope you like it extra flat, crispy.
Now, Blanche, legend has it that the Golden Girls has a St. Louis connection.
And if you're like us, you'll be shocked to learn what it is. The Golden Girls followed the lives of 4 older women in Miami, Florida. Legend has it the show that took place in the Sunshine State has a connection to the Show Me State.
When I heard it the first time, I was really stunned.
The executive artistic director of the Tennessee Williams Festival St. Louis has spoken to many scholars who believe the TV show was inspired by a play called A Lovely Sunday for Creve Coeur, written by Tennessee Williams. It was on stage at the Grandel Theater last May.
The 4 women, their friendship, their need for love, and the similarities of some of the names alone, and the character types, I think.
Dorothea, Bodie, Helena, and Sophie lived together in A Lovely Sunday for Creve Coeur, written in 1979. Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia lived together in The Golden Girls, which originally aired in 1985.
Dorothea in ours is a little bit more of the grounded one. Bodie is more the Betty White type, I would say. She's very easily flustered and sweet. Helena, I'd say, is more the Blanche character. Sophie Gluck from upstairs, who really isn't at all like Sophia, but they're both from another country and trying to fit into our world here.
While there's no proof that The Golden Girls was in fact inspired by this play set in St. Louis, one thing is for certain.
These women really, at the end of the day, they need the friendship more than anything.
Crazy to think about, right? Well, did you guys know that there's actually a St. Louis bar that plays homage to the Golden Girls? 4 Strings is a neighborhood corner bar in Soulard, just a block off the market. The bar has a musical theme and a lot of Golden Girls stuff. Jason Fosella, owner of 4 Strings, said it was never their intention to have a Golden Girls bar, though.
Me and my business partner, when we used to talk about the kind of bar we were going to have, we would do it while watching Golden Girls on Sunday mornings. And so when we opened the bar, we said we need some big Golden Girl thing. So we commissioned our painting. And then once we put the painting up, people started to bring us stuff. And it's turned into a shrine.
The painting was commissioned by local artist Brandon Barnes. You'll also find a Golden Girls game puzzle, pictures, chia pets, and even Golden Girls cereal. They also have drinks named after the 4 girls. Well, now it is time for his take, her take.
Ooh, darling, this hair of mine, I tell you. Lexi Ma is here, and Dan Buffer are going to give us their Halloween movie recommendations. And I mean, I haven't been to the movies since the 70s, so wow
some
me.
of my picks are old, so
Oh.
that's fine. Okay, so my picks are The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town, classic. By the way, you can watch it on YouTube. It, any of them, love them all. The Conjuring universe, so all of them. I like The Nun, Annabelle, all of them. Love scary movies. And my last one is Insidious.
Ma, I had no idea that you like scary movies like
But
this.
some of them are like Disney happy movies.
Good list. That's a good list.
Dan, you handsome fellow, you tell us what you like.
I like Nightmare on Elm Street because Freddy Krueger terrorized me in my dreams as a kid, and I still see him in my doorway some nights.
And you like that. Interesting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, me and Robert Englund have a good little connection. A Quiet Place. Last year's really good movie from John Krasinski. The Shining, which is getting a sequel next week.
Classic, yes. My time.
Saw, where, we saw Carrie always in not so Princess Bride mode, and 28 Days Later. So those are my list. But yeah, Freddy Krueger, we have a problem, me and Freddy.
All right, his
Great
take,
picks.
her take. There you have it. And now let's take a look at our amazing crowd for making it out here for our Halloween show. It is 32 degrees outside,
committed
but
fans.
it did not scare people away for our huge party on the plaza for our live Halloween show here on Show Me St. Louis.
Jealousy is a dangerous thing, Dorothy.
Well, and so are you in anything backless.
You know, Blanche, I've been thinking.
That would explain the beads of sweat. Girls, is this dress me?
It's too tight, it's too short, it shows too much cleavage for a woman your age.
So yes, Blanche, it's you.
Dorothy, was Sophia naked just now? Or did her dress just really need ironing?
What do I do?
Yes, on our Halloween special, we had a pie eating contest and it was so much fun. We thought we'd bring it back this year. So we have 3 competitors here, starting with Kyle, the Hammer Hanner giveaway. And we also have
Ed Herman from Brown and Crouppen, one of the 2 wild and crazy guys. And up-and-coming professional eater, Kenneth, Funky Monkey Mook.
Okay, so here's how this pie eating contest is gonna work. Are you guys listening? You have 90 seconds, and we take this very seriously. You have 90 seconds to eat this pie. It's a surprise pie. It could be cherry, it could be apple, we don't know. You have 90 seconds to eat it. We're gonna put the time on the clock. Someone got the timer? We got the timer. Okay, ready? And the winner gets a DQ gift card. Ready, set, go! 90 seconds.
Pie to the face.
This is going very, very good.
Okay, so here's what we have here. We have Kenneth eating with his hands. That's an interesting approach, kind of standing over. We have Ed Herman, who doesn't do this a whole lot. Actually, this is probably his first time being a competitive eater.
He's very neat.
It's
a very neat eater.
He's very neat. And then
I would invite him to a dinner
over
party.
Here,
Much faster.
we have Kyle the Hammer Hanner. Now, Kyle
1
has done
minute
this
left.
many times, and he's using a spoon approach. He's been on our show before, but he did lose the last pie eating contest. So he's here to hopefully. This is Kyle. Okay, right now you're looking at Kyle the Hammer Hanner.
Wow,
Is he
look
going to
at that.
win? How much time do we have? We have 40 seconds
40
on
seconds?
the clock, guys, to finish your pie. Ed,
The
you are
crust left.
trailing behind.
Whoa, look at this, all
Ed,
in.
you need to
Kenneth's
pick up the
all
speed.
in.
Oh my gosh, you guys, Kyle the Hammer Hanner. Kyle the Hammer Hanner has 30 seconds left.
They're
Do
gonna
they need
fall
to
down.
eat the crust? Is this?
Yeah, it's a pie, right?
It's, okay,
Pie.
we need to eat the crust.
It's kind of
Crowd,
a key
let's
thing
cheer
to the
them
pie.
on. Come on.
How are you doing,
17
Kenneth?
seconds to go.
You got it? 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Woo!
You got
nicely
this,
done,
Kyle.
nicely done.
You got this. A swig of water.
7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Nicely done. Wow. Well,
Kyle.
you guys. I think Kyle.
Yeah,
Do you need a second? Okay.
But wait a second.
You did it. Okay, I mean, you
was
almost
good.
finished it.
Almost. The crust was really hard. I think it's the coldness.
Cold.
The crust got a
Yeah,
little
now
stiff.
you came on our show a few years ago.
I did.
Have you improved since the last pie
I think
eating
so.
contest?
Yeah, it took us 2 minutes to get it down a couple years ago.
And Ed,
I almost had it in 90 seconds.
how was your first experience?
I've never eaten a pie like this before. I think where's the camera? I think I did really well. I had a strategy though. I knew none of us would finish our pie, so I avoided the crust on the edge because that seemed like the hardest to get down.
Kenneth, what do you think?
The crust is tough. The
Good
crust
tactic?
it's cold, so it won't break off. It's hard to chew.
It looks like I ate more than you, but I think it's an illusion because what I did at the very end was I moved all the filling to the sides.
Oh, convenient.
All right,
How convenient.
let's bring over the gift card.
Oh, yes.
You
Well,
get a $25 gift
Here
card,
you are,
Kyle,
sir.
the Hammer
Congratulations, you earned that.
And
All right. We
let's
stay
take a look at our
here,
crowd.
guys. Thank you for being
Thank you,
here.
friends, for joining us on the plaza. It is super cold outside, but that is not stopping
And
anyone.
showing off his progress.
Let's take a look at our crowd and show off those costumes.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's wrong?
What's wrong, Ma?
I have 3 days to live.
Fine, I'll scratch Ben Gay off the grocery list.
We have so many people
All
to
right.
thank for our
Welcome
Show
back.
Me St. Louis
We've got some folks
Halloween
here.
special. And we want to start with thanking Kinetic Tapestry behind us for entertaining the crowd. We also want to thank Kirkwood Farmers Market, Old Airs Orchard for the pies, Party Hop, Retro 101 Cherry Bomb Vintage for our costumes, Amy Hubbard for the makeup, St. Louis Snow Cone for the hot chocolate bar, and Nimoli Dance Studio for all the zombie dancers behind us, Fairy Tale Cookie Co. for providing us Golden Girls cookies, and Cool Stuff Period for the vintage furniture set we were sitting on. Now I want to talk through our amazing crowd. So many of these folks have been here for years. In fact, this guy right here came when he was a baby 10 years ago, and I commented on his chubby cheeks, and now look at him. He is adorable and still coming back to our show. And do you have a Halloween joke? What is it?
Why did a skeleton not cross the road?
Why?
Because he didn't have the guts.
That's amazing. Anthony, who are you talking to over there?
Well, we've got some ponies here. We got some dogs here. In fact, some folks here to tell us about an event going on this weekend.
It's stlouispetfest.com, stlpetfest.com, and we're going to have lure coursing, dogs rescues, pictures with Santa, the agility courses, and horses, and donkeys, and a lot of fun.
You brought a pony here today. The real pie eating champion. Yeah, look at that. Uh-huh. Dana.
Oh, amazing. Oh, everyone is looking so good. Tell me, what are you?
A giddy sniper.
Oh, that is so creative. And now I want to come over here to the Wizard of Oz. How's everyone doing today? Can you say Happy Halloween?
Happy Halloween.
Thank you for coming. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. Anthony, who do you have?
Well, we got some more folks here. Tell me, what are you?
A unicorn.
A unicorn. What about you?
Wolf.
A wolf.
Pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket. A cool cat. Oh, nice. That's real cool. Dana, you got some more folks? Where did you go?
I just want to show this hot chocolate bar. This is incredible. Oh my goodness. Is this what you do during the winter months?
Yes, exactly. We stay busy with hot chocolate, caramel apples, s'mores, all kinds of fun fall treats. Try to keep everybody nice and warm out here this afternoon, this morning.
We don't know. It's so cold. We don't even know what time it is.
It's cloudy. You can't tell.
Anthony, who do you have?
Oh, we have a little puppy. What's his name? Shameless. Hi. You look like a pony. I think he's dressed as a pony. Well, that's all the time we have for today's show. We hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Blanche, come on over.
I want to show these Golden Girls cookies from Fairy Tale Cookie Co. Are those not amazing? Happy Halloween, everyone. This was such a blast.
So much fun. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Thank you.
Stay